Welcome to Andrew's Paint Corner. This week, we're going to learn how to paint a very special person. Someone so incredibly awesome that their face just begs to be an art. Yes, that's right, we are going to paint Andrew Brabner, that's me, himself. Because we all know that everybody could use a little bit more Andrew in their life, and his face just begs to be an art. Well, boys and girls, you are going to need some things to be painting this magnificent person today. You will be needing a cup of water, paper towel, a paintbrush, and some paint. Now, make sure you have all your supplies ready and that you have a very nice picture, which you can find all over his MySpace, of himself to paint a picture of him, to send to him, so that he can put them up on his wall and see himself every night before he goes to bed. Okay, let's get started. I think for this color palette we're gonna go ahead and use some Arzelian Crimson Hue. It's quite a beautiful, magnificent color, just like the complexity of his face. Now, apply a good dollop on there because you do not want to run out midway through this art painting. This is art we're making. Next up, we will want to dilute it a little bit with some white. Here it is, some white. Titanium white. To match the natural creaminess of his skin. Then go ahead and mix them up until you get a nice, I guess that's kind of pink color. This is going to be what we're going to use for the base of his skin. And the general shape of his face, yes, follow it down to the chiseled jawline there. Some people argue that he has a square-shaped head. Other people argue it's a diamond. Other people argue that it's made of wind and wonderful magical, mystical things. Go ahead and just add where you think the highlights of his face would be, which we all know is everywhere, but use the highlights sparingly. Next, we're going to want to take some burnt umber. Yes, burnt umber is the color of his hair. More like the mane of a wild stallion, but burnt umber will do. I also suggest a burnt sienna, also very beautiful. Still not as beautiful as him, but we're getting there. Just wisp his hair right out there. That's great. You're going to want to add some shadows and highlights to this. And we're going to want to paint in his wonderful toque that defines him as an individual. Add a little bit of highlight on one side to keep the contrasting shadows from getting confused. You do not want your shadows to get confused. Now, we're going to want to move on to the features of the face. For that, we're going to go back to the burnt sienna. You're going to want to draw on his flawless, unplucked eyebrows. Yes, folks, they grow in naturally as beautiful as they do. You're going to want to draw his diamond-shaped eyes. I think the rest of this painting is going to take some time, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up for you. Just like that, in a few simple steps, you can paint a beautiful portrait of Andrew Brabner too. I hope you learned something today, because I sure learned how beautiful he was. Good night.
Oh, hi. You just caught me coming home from school on Saturday at 5 o'clock. I had to get up at 8:30 to go to school on Saturday at 5 o'clock. That is not how I relieve stress. I relieve stress with video games, music. I love bananas. I love coffee. I ride my bike. I go for walks. I take naps. I paint. Basically just like the normal dude stuff. normal dude stuff. I buy shoes off eBay. I love buying shoes off eBay. That makes me feel good on the inside. Yeah. Not school on Saturday.